And welcome back to Ozarks Live. We are lucky once again to have Conrad here from the Springfield Greene County Library. Time for Joy's Book Club.
Yeah, it's the best time of the week.
It's the best time. I love it. So we've got three, of course, three
That's
choices
right,
here.
Yeah.
What's number one? What did you bring us?
Yeah, right. So the library put together this great Indigenous stories book list for Indigenous Peoples Day a couple days ago. And so The Marrow Thieves by Sherry DeMoline is one of the titles on that list. And so it's kind of this teen dystopian tale that takes place in a future that has been ravaged by global warming. And humankind has experienced so much trauma because of this that they've lost the ability to dream. So the only people who are still able to dream are North American indigenous peoples, and they hold the secret to dreaming in their bone marrow. So people are hunting them for their bone marrow. And so it follows this teen, Frenchie, who's kind of this archetypal reluctant hero, as he kind of tries to escape this fate and sort of forms a family with other displaced indigenous people as they kind of try to survive this world. And what's really great about it is that it sort of draws explicit parallels between this kind of horrific dystopian future and the actual historical horrors suffered by indigenous peoples, so that teens can sort of enjoy this like thrilling and suspenseful story with characters that they care about, while also kind of questioning the treatment of the communities that these characters represent. So
sure, sort of an empathy that you'll get, I guess, from this book, but that's deep.
Right, yeah, there's
that's
a lot
deep.
going on,
yeah.
But it's very interesting.
Oh, wow, sounds like it. All right,
Yeah.
open your mind a little bit for that one. All right, what's your second pick
Yes,
this week?
all these books are very timely and topical and interesting, which is the best part, which only I feel like fiction can do. It can tackle so many things.
Sure.
But so the second book is Lovecraft Country by Matt Ruff, and I've talked about horror writer H.P. Lovecraft before. His legacy looms very large over pop culture. You can find it in everything from Scooby-Doo to Stranger Things. But Lovecraft was also pretty racist. And so what Matt Ruff has done with Lovecraft Country is so great because he's set this Lovecraftian tale right smack dab in Jim Crow America. So we follow Atticus, who's a black Korean war vet who learns that his father has gone missing in Massachusetts while trying to unravel this ancestral family secret. And so Atticus goes on this road trip to find his dad, but this road trip kind of brings him into the path of some horrifically racist people, but also these horrific Lovecraftian monsters, so that the book kind of reckons not only with Lovecraft's racism, but the country. So there's a lot of pop culture in it, so even though it's, you know, kind of serious, it's also a lot of fun.
Huh.
Yeah.
These are really,
Yeah.
really out there. Real interesting this week for sure. Okay, there are two for you to contemplate.
Yes.
What's the third one?
Yes, the third one is sort of in a similar vein to Lovecraft Country, and this just came out yesterday, and it's on
Really?
a ton of most anticipated book lists. But it also is sort of this Lovecraftian tale that's set in 1920s Georgia in the wake of the release of the film The Birth of a Nation, which is credited with sort of reviving the Ku Klux Klan. And so the Klan has been able to cast the spell that summons these demonic beings known as Ku Kluxes that sort of look like any member of the Klan to do their dirty work for them. And so it's up to these three fearless black women, including the sword-wielding Maurice Bordeaux, to save the world from this apocalyptic assault by the Klan and the Ku Kluxes. So it's a really smart book, but you know, the social commentary was so on point that I found myself smiling and chuckling throughout it, and like the characters are just so lovable and funny, the three main women. And this is a book that people are going to be talking about for a while because it tackles a lot of serious things in a really smart way.
And this is the one that just came out yesterday.
Yeah, just yesterday. That's an advanced reading copy, so it's not even, you know, the published book. It's something I was able to get in advance.
Okay.
So.
All right, and he shared it with us today. And you remember, you can always put these on hold. You know, you may have a little bit of a wait, but it won't be that long.
Yeah.
The Springfield Greene County Library is where you get them now. As for Ozarks Live right now, the fun is not over with Conrad. The library has a scavenger hunt going on right now, a history hunt that you can be part of. He and I got together yesterday to check out some of the places on the list. Stick around and learn more about Cannons to Calaboose. It's going to be fun. We'll be right back.